Hey everybody, welcome back to The Messenger. This is technically the sequel, but came out before Sea of Stars, so takes place in the same universe, let's say. So last time we went through the Autumn Hills, and now we can chat to this guy about the current area. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventurer types rarely do, I get it. So the short of it is, the four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened, that's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all that's left for the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way. I will go and take down that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try. Well, I can't stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You are still too weak to consider taking on even his second in command. I'm going. Bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. What do you want to chat about? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princesses stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Princes. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident that they had proved that they didn't fear the dark and that they would be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported that he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what's up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough. When I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. No, everyone knows that story. There's a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you heard of what happened after? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humble by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, and then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. Well, at least I had a happy ending. For the princess. Well, I didn't make it past the pit. God damn it, he was right. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a Phobkin? Phobkin? We're tribal builders, technically very hard-working, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear which we're named after. What's your name? Necro? Necro? So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. Getting into the Castlevania level. Seems like it. Oh, sick. Well, guess who's gonna be all smug? Can't unlock anything till I get 200. Hey, you made it to the catacombs! Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons, and bats. Oh, evil wizards too? You bet, the necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way, there are more original ones lined up. What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic! Come on, you just asked. No, but I meant... Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair, the bridge was in shambles. Well, we wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away, would we? You have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day, she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the baker a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering and then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything and it's a moral about living frugally. No, this is good, let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree and grabbed a pear, and getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let death out of the trap, and since then there's been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know, it's just a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Get out of here. Oh boy. Get ready to meet Quarble. Oh, a new customer. What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. Huh? But how? My name's Quarble. Quarble? At your service. I'm the only one you'd ever met. Had you any skills? I'm the one you never would have met if you had any skills. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control time and space. So whenever you're about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Okay, what's the catch? Well, for one, you'll still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your debt in my little notepad. So I'll stick around to steal your loot until we're either even or on board. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. Seems we have a deal. Glad we see eyes to eyes. Carry on, then. Come on. I touched the side of one spike. Just so you can't say I'm always negative. Go, Messenger, you can do it. See if I can get out of this area. Now maybe he'll leave me alone. Still wants more. Oh, there he went away. Touch the spikes. Probably remember those wizard guys too. You watched the Sea of Stars playthrough. got scared for a second. We got one more boss here. Store one key charge. Okay. Sometimes restores a hit point. That's much better. 200 for the next upgrade. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice? Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant all I know. I'm totally on my own here. And with this army of the undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Ruxton. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. No, great. Just when you think to get to play with your evil lab. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. No, I've been practicing. Watch this. Who dares enter my lair? Uh-oh, is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. On guard, face the mighty might of Ruxton the Great. He's just a little guy. Wait, I don't. It's over. This evil thing's clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slapped into ourselves. Any suggestions, then? I'm listening. I don't know, just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a really good start. What has brought us to all this? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could... Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled, then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Give you a little taste of the Bamboo Creek music. I'll wait till I get to the next save point here. Oh no, there we go. Saved by the seed. I can already tell it's getting a little more difficult. They're not holding the hand as much anymore. buffer upgrade. Bamboo Creek. That must be a sight for sore eyes after your trek in the catacombs. Sure is. Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get on this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. I guess it says more about your mindset than about the world. What do you want to chat about? What are these crystals I'm collecting? So, you're a touch the unidentified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy. Are time shards. I can use them to augment your abilities. How does it work? Exactly the way we have been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of shards so I can do my thing. I meant the spell itself. It's complicated, but I'm curious, and I'm busy. Guess I already clicked. A little too late. Of course I do, but now is not the time. Why not? You're in Bamboo Creek. It's as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world. So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. Alright, so I'm going to wrap things up here, and I suggest you all take the opportunity to play outside as well. I'm sure it's probably summer where you are, so go out and have a popsicle or something. My treat. I'm not going to pay for it. The suggestion is my treat. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will have more of the Bamboo Creek area next time. On Monday, we have more of the gunk tomorrow, and then more fun stuff over the weekend. So, hope you actually know it's more of Grobot tomorrow, and then the gunk on Friday. So, hope y'all have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you next time.